Hey YouTube, Renee here again with my first ever follow-up video to a blend. I don't believe that I've ever done one. Maybe I have, I don't know. But be that as it may, this is a follow-up video to Sam Gawith's Bracken Flake. Now, the first video was a first impressions. Since then, what I've done is I'm still smoking in the same pipe. But what I've done is I dried the flake out. I smoked it. And well, the first time I only dried it for about maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. I didn't really see any difference, actually. So the second time, I dried it for, about over an hour. Gotta be honest, still didn't really see any difference. So the third time, this last time, I dried it for like 4 hours, literally, almost 5 hours. Now, now I see a difference. Or at least I taste the difference. Now the Kentucky, the dark fired leaf really comes in. The strength really comes in. I had a feeling it would once I dried it out. The sweetness has left, but not completely. I still get it, on the retrohale, which is still amazing. Shoot, it's almost out. But the tobacco is more stronger now. Um, it's almost harsh in a way, you know. But now that harshness is, for me at least, is typical with dark fired blends, and it's very typical with Sam Gawith, for me at least. But yeah, no, it still keeps that sweetness. Not as pronounced as when it's wet, but it's still there. It stayed. Only now it's more nutty than fruity. Before it was like a kind of very faintly fruity, mellow sweetness to it. Now now it's stronger, nuttier, definitely not mellow, but it still has that nice richness, that sweet richness to it. That's still very enjoyable. Um, I gotta be honest, the the all around flavor, the all around taste that I'm getting from this flake. I mean, you know how in the first video I said it was sort of reminiscent of, dare I say, Esoterica Stonehaven. Uh, Someone like that. Now, of course, it's not, okay, because I think where Stonehaven continues staying mellow, Bracken Flake actually gets really strong. But now the flavor is definitely a, dark fired Kentucky flavor. But it definitely has, in all honesty, it definitely has something different. This is something different. And, it's like I said before, it's that richness, that rich sweetness that stays with it. It has changed from being a fruity sweetness to a nutty sweetness, but it's still there. And you know, it makes this flake definitely stand out from any other flake that I've ever come across, and not just from Sam Gawith, but any other um, any other flake of this, you know, of this particular blend that I have tried. I mean, this one definitely stands out, and I mean, wow, yeah. Um, I can't wait to see what, after jarring this tin up for a few months, see what happens. You know, because of it being so wet, literally in the tin, I would imagine that nothing much is going to happen. But you know, the taste always changes in the jar, so I'm sure something will happen. I can't wait for that. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, now I'm really going to be looking for Bracken Flake, even though it's out of production. So yeah, that I think is going to be my goal for this year. Try and find some more of this. All right, compadres, comadres. Well, uh, that's my follow-up video. As always, thank you for watching. Vivan con Dios.